Now, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'd like to call to the stage 3 people who have given us 2 amazing years. Let's put our hands together and welcome to the stage Paisley, Donna, and Rodney.
Girl, before we hand these mics over to these 3 lovely people, I just want to personally thank each and every single one of you for all you have done for this community. I've seen the bridges that you have gapped, and you have brought this community closer together each and every single day of your reigns.
As our community in the world has been suffering and struggling with COVID, these 3 people actually kept up with their title duties and responsibilities and volunteered to extend their reigns for an additional year, probably the most difficult year of any title holder in history. And as they step down, they leave really fucking big shoes for their followers to fill. So now let us begin with the step down speeches. First,
Donna. Any, mini, miny, mo. Paisley.
I'll keep this very short. I want to thank Arnie and Jim for creating this new title for me so that we could keep our leather family together. I was Miss Woods 2020 while they were reigning as Mr. and Ms. Woods Leather 2020. They decided to extend their year. Mine went on to the next queen of 2021, Miss Portia Willis. Lovely queen. I found a family with these 2. And we worked well, but there was such love, and I can't begin to tell you how amazing these 2 people are that I got to share my life, my story with. And I want to thank both of them because they have truly changed my life and have become my forever family. So thank you.
Hi everybody. So when I started this, I was like, oh, we got a whole year to do this. 2. We're not doing a 3rd. Okay, just saying. Okay, we're not doing a 4th. You're right, there was a 3rd. No, Alyssa. But I want to thank all of you campers. You guys are the ones that are here every weekend, during the week. You guys buy our raffle tickets, our bake sales, you put money in the donation buckets for the charities that we pick. This year my charity was By the Grace of George, which is Joe Arnone's charity. I'm sure you all heard it, but I'll tell it again. By the Grace of George helps feed animals for people that are homebound, mentally, physically ill, and cannot take care of their animals, or they choose to feed their animals rather than themselves. So Joe helps them and feeds the animals. So all the money that I've raised this year, Joe. So we will have a check for you from all these people for $4,051.
This has been a really tough year. By the grace of George, has lost people. We've lost a lot of people, haven't we? And Donna and I together are hopeful to work with Horizon House, because the one thing that we have together done is helped in the rehabilitation and the life's goals of people suffering from substance abuse and just down on their luck. And there's nothing like an animal to focus you. So together, we're going to hopefully get with Horizon House and help anyone there that might make a difference. Thank you.
So thank you, everybody, especially the campers. I love you, Rodney. Paisley, I love you too. And thank you both.
Thank you, Donna.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to do something a little different. I wrote some notes down, so I'm going to just stand here. I often was thinking to myself what it was going to feel like being up here. And I got to tell you, for the last month, people have been asking me, and I'm like, it's bittersweet. I love what I do. I love this campground. I love representing the leather community. And I got to just say that 24 months ago, 730 days, 8,760 hours, 525,000 minutes ago, Donna and I became your Mr. and Miss Woods Leather. You know, I have a theme tonight. My theme is, how did we get here? Most of us probably know how we got to the woods. We drove. But we don't necessarily always sit back and reflect about all the people, the experiences, the opportunities, the things that shaped you to be who you are today. So I gotta tell you, how did I get here today? I kind of asked myself that. So I saw this opportunity of me being at the Woods Campground for 10, 12 years, being part of the leather community, and thinking, I need to marry these two things that I love so much together. I had a lot of people who helped me, influenced me, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do this. You know, for those that know me, and I think a lot of you have gotten to know me over the last 2 years, I give 100% to everything that I do. I am wired to do the best I can and make things happen. And I gotta tell you, this journey from Mr. Woods Leather, I never knew was gonna be 2 years. And I loved every second of it. Someone just said the other night, it was a bonus year. I'm like, it was a bonus year. It was a bonus year. During the past 2 years, a lot has happened. Hold on. A lot has happened in the world. Not just here at the Woods Campground, a lot has happened in the world. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were elected. George Floyd's death sparked national protest. Harvey Weinstein was convicted. Prince Harry and Meghan left the royal family. COVID-19 shut us down. And last year today, we lost a grand champion of our civil liberties. Rest in peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. For me these years, I think you can tell they were awesome. Come on, I love you all. Like, this place is awesome and I love it. Awesome, that's the only words that can come to my mind. I have met some of the most generous, financially generous, and just generous of their time to us. Thank you, Jeff Bliss, John Nyer, Jack Brown, Bruce Bush, Ralph Walker, Jeff Schaefer. Thank you so much. I got $1,150 from my jock, like for the Trevor Project. How generous is that? Thank you. I have met people that has significantly changed my life forever. Thank you, Paisley Chanel. Thank you. I have met people that have challenged me to be at my best. I love to surround myself to bring the people that bring the best out in me. Alyssa, you're down there. You do that for me, and thank you. There are people out there that make me laugh at myself, and I love that. Where's my honey moans? Thank you. You make me laugh at myself. Lizzie Beaumont, thank you. Honestly, I can't thank every one of you for entering my life because you've completed a piece to the puzzle. I love it. You know, I'm 51, and I've had some twists and turns in my life. I was married to a woman. I have 2 amazing children. Well, they're young adults. You know, I dismantled a family. I wasn't sure what that was going to look like. How was I hurting them? You know, I wasn't sure what my own future was going to hold. You know, earlier I asked you, how did you get there? How did you get to be the person you are today? You know, we all had that journey of coming out. For some of us, it was easier than others. But guess what? We made it. We're here. Everybody says this is our happy place. Am I right? This is our happy place. But guess what? There are so many LGBTQ youth that don't make it, that they are struggling. And you know what? We all think it's easier for them because society is a little bit more relaxed and they think it's okay. But guess what? Some of them don't make it. And that's what the Trevor Project is all about. And so at this point, I'm going to ask Rebus to play a little, no, don't play anything yet. Don't play anything yet. Y'all know that I've been raising money for the Trevor Project. Last year, the three of us raised $15,500 for the Trevor Project. Actually, it wasn't us that raised it, it was you. You all donated your energy, your time, your finances to help us raise that money. This year, I was able to work with the Woods Campground and facilitate fundraisers to exceed $10,500 for the Trevor Project. That's over $26,000 for the Trevor Project. I gotta say thank you. Seriously, thank you, because if it wasn't for you, we would have never been able to do that. So if you ever want to look about the Trevor Project and see where the Woods Campground fits into the pieces of the puzzle there, we're called Trailblazers because we are supporting them. And now, Rebos, if you want to play something for us, they could not be here tonight, so they sent us a thank you. So now you can play that. You can play it. So they did send us an audio clip. That was about a minute long. Their development officer is very kind, and he said, I'll do that for you. And we did test it earlier, and it did work. And guess what? It's not working right now.
Pardon us as we have testicular difficulties. Housekeeping, calling housekeeping to the backstage.
No. I can keep moving. If you can't get it going, it's no worries. You can't get it going? Okay, so this is the deal. I'm going to say thank you on behalf of the Trevor Project. So anybody that has bought a raffle ticket from me, thank you. Anybody who's bought something for one of Jack Brown's cakes, thank you. Anybody that bought one of those calendars, there's 300 of those floating around out there, thank you. Anybody that's tipped a drag queen, thank you. Anybody that has allowed me to measure your boots to your balls, thank you. I like that. That was awesome. So there are some other thank yous really quick. There are people that are so important to me. Thank you, Arnie and Jim. Thank you, Pat and Scott. Thank you, John, Adam, and Danny. Thanks, Brent Satterley. He was the first Mr. Woods that I got to know. Thank you. I gotta thank the whole Flamingo Heights. Jared, thank you so much for just helping us support the Trevor Project. The drag community has been amazing during our 2 years. Thank you. I have some really great friends out there right now, and I gotta thank you all. Thanks to my besties, Dougie, Barry, Eddie, Brian, Mike, Kenny, Paul, and Mike. So at this point, I just want to say, come on up here, Donna. I already shared with you before that I was married to a woman, and that was a grand experience for 13 years. But I now have a sash wife that will be with me forever. I love this woman to pieces. To pieces. They say it, they have it working. You can play it, go ahead.
Hello everyone, my name is Aidan Montgomery and I work on the development team at the Trevor Project. First, I wanted to thank Rodney and the other members of the Sash family for making this generous donation possible. Together with your help, they raised over $15,000 in 2020, and this year they raised an additional $10,000, bringing a total of over $25,000 in donations to support our crisis intervention and suicide prevention services. These donations will help us reach our mission to end LGBTQ youth suicide. I know you all must have put in so much hard work to make this possible, and we wanted to congratulate you on this incredible accomplishment. You help LGBTQ youth see what's possible. Please give them all a round of applause. I'd also like to thank the Woods Campground for hosting this event and being a safe, fun, and supportive space for our community. And a big thanks to all the attendees for your support of Trevor's mission. We are thrilled to be with you virtually during this amazing event. As our community comes together in ways old and new this year, at the Trevor Project, we remain focused on LGBTQ young people who are isolated from supportive communities that affirm who they are. Our research shows that at least one LGBTQ young person between the ages of 13 to 24 attempts suicide every 45 seconds in the US. A sobering statistic that keeps our organization motivated each and every day to create that affirming space that we know saves young LGBTQ lives. Your generous support will allow us to continue to work to save young LGBTQ lives and will also help us build on and expand our services so we can help more youth in the next year. Thank you again and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm almost finished, I promise, and I'm going to get out of here because then we're going to find out who your new title holders are. I asked you 2 or 3 times previously, how did you get here? Is Steve around, my husband? Where's he at? He's supposed to be standing right here. I asked him. Get up here. So, I could not be here without this man. I love this man more and more every single day. He's my world. He's my champion. He humbles me and he humors me. And I love him to pieces, and I need to say thank you. All right, I'm almost done. I promise, I'm almost done. You all think that this sash is glued to me because every weekend I'm here, it's always on me. And everybody teases me. They're like, you wear that sash everywhere. Well, it does travel well. It's been on vacation with me. It has been to my parents' house. It's been at so many different places. But I gotta tell you, I'm ready. I'm ready to take it off and put it on the next Mr. Woods. I think you found tonight that there are some really great contestants that are running and are going to do amazing things. What? Did I do something wrong?
I'm going to save you. Joe's looking at you.
Oh, I don't care. So, I'll ask for forgiveness, not permission. So, listen, I am humbled. These past years have been awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How many pages was your step-down speech? What? He just said it's nothing to me.
Who's he getting smart with, Joe? Who's he getting smart with? Well, that's true. We can't fire him now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear it for people who have given you 2 amazing years.
Did he literally just come by and say stretch? That wasn't a stretch enough.
Hey, Rodney, do you want to talk some more?
I dropped my paper, Joe. I can't bend
Sorry,
over. I'm
I
gonna
got it.
force it. Thank you.
All right, yeah. Okay.
Next.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen.